One of the things that might look a lot different at this Heritage is the visibility of the volunteers on the course. You'll certainly see them more with limited crowds, but their jobs haven't really changed. Lisa Richardson has more.
It is Volunteer Uniform Distribution Day for the RBC Heritage presented by Boeing. An exciting day where there are hundreds and hundreds of folks coming down to come pick up their bag with their credentials, their uniform, and their instructions as they volunteer for this acclaimed golf week starting April the 12th. Let's go around and talk with some of them. And joining us here is Mike Metasotis, the volunteer chairman.
Yes.
It is an exciting day, Mike.
It is. It's like old home week. As a matter of fact, some of these guys haven't seen each other for 50 weeks, and it's kind of like getting the team back together. The band's back in town, and people are excited about volunteering, excited about helping out, and excited about picking up their things.
Absolutely. So let's talk about what is actually happening today. First of all, how many volunteers are you expecting to utilize this year?
Well, we have about 1,200 volunteers signed up this year, which is our normal complement, like we would do for a normal year, normal tournament. All 20 committees are fully staffed. We are very fortunate that we didn't have any issues with people trying to find people this year. They all came back and they're ready to go.
I'm sure they've missed it for sure.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about what type of roles are they able to do?
Well, gosh, there's all kinds of different committee choices. It depends on the individual. So when they're signing up, they can read through and see what fits them best. Whether they like to walk, they could be a walking scorer, or they want to be inside the ropes, they could be a marshal. We even have childcare, so there's that aspect as well. And there's many different opportunities for people depending on what fits their needs.
Tell us how this production is happening today. What are they actually doing when they get here?
It is a production, and it's a well-run machine. Basically, they come here. It's scheduled by committee. So in other words, if you're a walking scorer, you'll come in the morning. If you're a marshal, you'll come at noon, that type of thing. So we spread out as best as possible because of COVID and that sort of thing. We have our different stations alphabetical. They pick up their package, which includes their ticket, their access, their credentials, a meal pass, a shirt, a jacket, a hat, the protective gear, mask, and things like that. So that all comes in their package, and parking, which is very important.
Of course, definitely. Now we get to talk to Bill Schilling, who has a really exciting role of being the chairman of the Players Transportation for the RBC Heritage presented by Boeing. That's where we have all the BMW cars, right, Bill?
That's right.
Tell us how that works.
Well, we have cars delivered to the island by BMW. This particular year, they're going to be parked in Lot 1, which is in Sea Pines. And Thursday before the tournament begins, we will transport cars from there. We have a crew that moves cars. We will transport or move cars from Lot 1 down here, and we will distribute cars to the players from here.
Well, speaking of number of years, you've been doing this role as the volunteer for at least 25. That's incredible.
Yeah, at least 25. Could be closer to 30, but I can't remember exactly when I started.
Well, that tells us that it's fun, it's great, and you're certainly a wonderful volunteer to have been able to keep that role for so long. Dan Castro here has been inside the ropes as an RBC Heritage volunteer for 22 years, haven't missed one. Dan, how exciting is that?
It's beyond belief. Just watching these accomplished professionals, being out, watching their shots inside the ropes, you get to see a lot that you don't see as a spectator.
Tell us about the roles you have served in over the years.
Well, I've gone through many different roles. I started out as a marshal, then I became the captain of the whole, then I was made Red Code chairman of the back 9 marshals, and then I retired and became a marshal again at the whole, and this year I've got a new position. I'm going to be at the Safe Haven crew.
What is that?
Well, the Safe Haven marshal is the one who organizes the players and the caddies to get off of the course in case of turbulent weather. You know, when the wind hits, limbs can fall, you could get hail, but the safety of the players and caddies is primary. So we get them off of the course when the horn sounds, and then we shuttle them back to the clubhouse.
We've got Patsy now. She just picked up her gear and she's looking forward to volunteering for year number 6. Yes, tell us some of the roles you've served.
Sure, as a marshal on hole 3, all 5 years, and again this year.
And what makes you come back every year?
Well, it's great to be able to volunteer in the community, and also because both my husband and my brother and I love to play golf, and to be able to participate and help out in the tournament.
We've had a great time here this afternoon talking with the RBC Heritage folks and all the volunteers who've come down to pick up their things. And as they look forward to the event April 12th, we're all excited about it as well. Thanks for watching.
We'll have a whole lot more from out here at Harbortown when we continue on the Hilton Head News.